Hello everybody, welcome to the world of friendship shaving. I hope you're well this evening. I'm just putting on some PAA Cube pre-shave because the soft part of the shave tonight will be PAA products. There we are, just let that sit on my face for a moment or two. I've been using the Game Changer from RazoRock recently, and the one I've been using, the one I've been loaned, is the .68, and I've popped it today onto the handle from my Moolah 106. The razor blade I've got in there is one I've not tried before, and it is a Cayenne hot razor blade from the Viking's blade. And I'll let you know what that is like. Got it loaded up all ready to go. The soap I'm going to be using today is a little travel stick from PAA. It is their Future Fiction, and I think this is just a lovely scented soap. It's not strongly scented, maybe a 5 out of 10, but it is a very nice scent indeed. So I'll be using that, talking about that a little bit more as we go along, and of course I've got the matching aftershave balm to go with that. Now, I've not used very many products from PAA, but I must say the ones I have used have all been excellent, and I certainly think this is a very nice product. Now, I've got a day's growth on me here. I'm quite blessed not to have heavy growth, although a lot of my growth is grey now and you can't see it so well as you used to be able to. But as I've been enjoying the Game Changer, I thought I would use it as you would a daily shaver. I think it's a good razor for a daily shaver, and so that was the idea of coming for a shave today rather than leaving it for my usual 2 days. Let's get this. Just get a bit more water on my face. Now, this is quite a soft soap from PAA. It is their CK6 formula. So as you can see, it goes on really easily. The brush, I haven't talked about the brush. I'm going to use, let's just reach for the one that I can reach, that one there. Going to use my T400 with a synthetic knot. Let's just get that nice and wet and take it to my face. And really start to move this around now. Now, I think this soap has a very interesting scent. If you like PAA's High Jump 47 or Lather Brothers El Barbaro, I think you will like this. It's not the same scent by any means, but it's quite light and easy to wear. It's very complex, there's a lot in this soap. There was an earlier version of this soap, but it has been revamped. And it opens up with some citrus, some lemon, bergamot and mandarin orange. with a little bit of Jerusalem pine, and I believe that's also called Aleppo pine. Now when I'm smelling it, I can't really smell that it's too citrusy, but everything blends really well together with this soap, and it's a lovely, lovely scent. I'm picking up a little bit of orange, but what I'm getting also is there's some Heber wood in it to sort of blend the top notes and the base notes together. It's sort of a citrusy cedar type of scent. Then we've got some Jamaican ginger, and I am picking up a little bit of warmth in this citrusy type smell. There's also some peppermint, black sage, and some white pepper, just to give it a real bit of lift. And then for the base notes, we've got some honey amber, some Haitian vetiver, and some white musk. So there really is a lot in this. You can see I'm starting to get an awesome lather here. It's a beautifully soft soap, let me tell you, it's a beautifully creamy soap. Yeah, I like it. I know I've got a soft brush, but yeah, this is something else. I go so far as to say that this is one of the nicest soaps I've used. It's a real bit of quality. There are lots of butters in this soap. And I think the soap is super vatted. And I think that's what makes it feel so nice. I'll tell you a little bit about those butters shortly. There we are. I think that'll do. There's plenty on there. There's plenty on my brush. It's dribbling down, but we're good to go. Now I've got my soap all over me. So I've got the stainless steel head of the Game Changer popped onto this acrylic handle, and you know, it's actually very nicely weighted. The balance point is about here, where my finger is, where I'm holding it. Now with all that soap and all that pre-shave on my fingers, I'm just going to rub them on an alum block. I just noticed it was just slipping slightly. But there we go, yes, I found this to be very nice on this, that the head of the razor is not too heavy. I really do like this low profile. So I've been enjoying using this very much indeed. I have found with this, while sometimes I get a BBS shave quite effortlessly, I always get a close shave, but I don't always get BBS. Sometimes it's just a little bit under my jawline that I miss or something like that, but nevertheless the shave is always close. So perhaps the 0.84 version of that would fix that for me. But what this has allowed me to do, because it is effective but it is also a mild razor, it's allowed me to experiment a little bit with the direction of my shave, particularly on my neck. I don't normally shave against the grain, as you know if you've watched me shave before. And even on my neck, that's really the only place, but a lot of that, my hair grows that way on my neck, so even a lot of that is not really against the grain, it's just in an upward direction. But as I say, I've been playing around with this with no ill effects from razor burn. And I feel with a little more practice I could go against the grain with this razor on my face. Bold statement from me. Do you know, I've been thinking carefully about this. I think it may be a similar shave to maybe my Moolah 106. It is different, but there we go. I find it very difficult to compare these razors sometimes. All I know is that I'm enjoying this one immensely. And you know, I think it goes perfectly on this handle. I really do. It's really good. Do you know, it's Wednesday here and I put last week's video featuring the Game Changer out on Friday, and already it's had over 1,000 views, so everyone was obviously really interested in the 0.68 version of this razor. And I'm just very pleased that I could put a video out with this razor, thanks to Steve and his kindness in lending it to me. But next week we will be going back to a vintage Gillette razor. It will be new to the den, but we're going to go back in time a little bit. Now that blade is the Viking's blade platinum coated razor. As you saw, it comes in the red packet. I was talking there and not concentrating, but it didn't feel too smooth on the first use. Now I don't know why, but my video just paused and jumped then, so I wonder if that will come out in the finished video. Anyway, not too smooth on that first use. It says on the Viking's Blade website that it's made for medium or coarse hair and for experienced shavers, and that the razor blade itself is semi-aggressive. Now, I've not heard of a razor blade being rated in terms of aggression before, so this is quite new to me. I certainly feel, I can feel that I've had quite a close shave per se with the Game Changer. I wonder if the razor itself was a part of that. I'm sure it'll be a little bit smoother on this pass. And indeed it is. It's much better on this pass already, with the majority of my growth gone from the first pass. I caught myself. See, you do something slightly different and it comes to get you. Is this my second pass? I can't remember. I've lost count. I think it was my second pass. If not, I'm in trouble. I was talking about those butters earlier, wasn't I, in this soap? Well, the usual suspects are there. There is cocoa butter, shea butter and jojoba butter. But there are also 3 Brazilian butters in there, 3 exotics. And I've written those down because they're very new to me. I've not heard of them before, but they are called Bakuri, Kapuaku and Muramura. And I might apologise if they're not pronounced like that, but what's really nice about this soap is the post-shave feel from it. It's absolutely lovely. It's not too moist, it's just really nicely there. You know, it really is a good moisturiser, but it also feels that nice sort of smooth, lovely soap, really lovely. There we go, you can hear the razor just taking that right off there. It's often just there that I miss my that I miss a bit for some reason. Oh, against the grain on my face, what is going on? I think that's enough of that, it's scaring me. Do you know, just a word to anybody coming over from a cartridge razor to a DE safety razor for the first time. Had a lovely comment on last week's video from a gentleman that got perfect passes with this cartridge, just going with the grain. You don't have to go against the grain even with a DE. Just do whatever suits you. That, I think, is the golden rule. And when you feel comfortable enough to try something else out, well, by all means you can, but you're in control. Just because somebody on a video is doing it one way doesn't mean that that's the way for you. And I think that's important. You know, I really do. Now, flipping heck, I've had a really close shave. I'm just going to rinse myself. Oh, what a shave. Do you know, even on my really awkward spot, that's about as close as I ever get it. You know, that's really pretty close. And the only way to get that completely off is to go that way. And I'm telling you guys, that's not ever going to happen. Because I've been there and done that, and it hurts. And that's what I mean, that's just sort of re-emphasising, you know, only you know how your facial hair grows. So, do it your own way. Now I've got the Future Fiction Star Jelly Aftershave, which you've seen before. But I really do like the pictures and the artwork that Douglas and Fran from PAA put on their products. They speak to a boy in me that remembers reading 2000 AD and reprinted annuals of The Eagle with Dan Dare. There's often a space theme to the PAA products, and I must admit I really like that. Been using this quite a bit, the Star Jelly, and I think it is fantastic. You know, it's as simple as that. It's really it's really nice and light. It's got menthol in it, so it heats your face up instantly. But once it settles down, it's beautiful and it really complements the soap. Now the soap was $12.95, but you get 2 of these travel sticks. I did just take some off with a knife the other day, just a little coin-sized piece, and popped it in my bowl and it lathered up like a champion. It was brilliant. They also sell this Future Fiction in a wide range of products, but they do a big 5-ounce tub of shaving soap, and that is $24.95. So I think that's pretty reasonable for a big 5-ounce tub. So yeah, there we are. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I'm really enjoying Future Fiction, and maybe if you've got it, you'll be enjoying it too. Now, until next week when we go vintage, look after yourselves, subscribe if you like what you've seen. Take care guys, I'll see you around. Bye bye now.